Hello, and welcome back to the Tea and Soju CDrama podcast, your drama hangout for all things CDrama. I'm your host, Liliana, so grab your tea, pour your soju, and let's chat dramas. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a CDrama hot takes episode. But first, a little housekeeping. If you're enjoying the podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on the platform you're listening on. It really helps Tea and Soju reach more drama fans. For extra content, check out Patreon, where you'll find behind the scenes content, first impressions, Zoom meetups, and more. And if you'd like to chat with me or join the community, come find me on Discord, Instagram, and the socials. Everything is linked in the episode notes. So, there could be no better people to do this episode with me than Jess and Carol. Jess has her own hot takes episode on Dayback, and I thought we'd do a C-drama version. But before that, how are you guys? How are you doing? How's life?
Doing well,
Life is
weathering the
good.
hot weather here in Florida and, ready to bring the heat here too with these Chinese
I'm
drama
so
hot takes.
excited.
The K-drama hot takes are, something of a beast in and of itself. And I suspect that the Chinese drama hot takes will also
Mm.
be interesting and divisive.
Mm. Mm.
Same. I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here, so thank you for having me. And these C-drama hot takes, they should be good. I think as a
Oh,
teaser, I want to talk about the new people who are moving from Pursuit of Jade to Overdue and
uh,
having a mental breakdown. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to go through these.
Yeah.
okay.
There was some interesting takes on that because that has been a shock to the system to a lot of people.
It's
uh,
been hilarious to watch.
Ooh.
it has been. It has been. But before we get into the episode, guys, what have you been watching? What have you been sitting down to, watch so far?
So
Jess?
again, really thin. My watch list is usually pretty thin. I am trying to get through the 2 episode BBC special of Jane Eyre because I was feeling, you know what I was feeling? I was feeling I want a devastating romance, the devastating being, I'm so sorry, my crazy wife is locked in the tower, kind of devastating
Mm-hmm.
romance. So I picked up Jane Eyre. I don't think I've watched this version, but I'm really enjoying it. The sad thing is I only watch 15-20 minutes every night and then I fall asleep. So then I have to like reset and go back to where I fell
Mm-hmm.
asleep and watch the next 15-20 minutes. And that's why it's taking me several nights to get through this Jane Eyre. It's only 2 episodes. And then I'm watching every Sunday appointment television. We've got House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, House of
Mm-hmm.
the Dragon. I think there's only several, like 2 or 3 episodes left. I'm wondering when shit is really gonna hit the fan here. Truly, because this should really be blowing up in our faces by now. But it's taking its time, taking its sweet time. And then I'm watching Blossoms of Power. I'm
Mm-hmm.
I think 26 out of 36 episodes.
Yes,
There's like 30 something
36.
episodes.
Yeah.
I am really starting to enjoy it. The ramp up is really good. I have to say, the second couple, just spoiling my little thoughts on this, second couple stealing the show. They are heat checking the main couple so dirty in this show. And unfortunately, they are not given a lot of screen time, even though their scenes just pop out. They stick
I
out.
agree.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
agree.
Yeah, the second couple is where it's at.
Second
I
couple,
agree.
man.
I
I'm like,
agree.
can I sign up for just the spin-off of them two and what they're doing every day? Cause damn,
Mm-hmm.
they're just
Yeah. The back and
good.
forth, the banter between them,
Oh
the
my gosh.
forced proximity, and
The
yeah, it's a lot.
gender bender
Yes.
situation. I'm
Yes.
And
like, how is this
how
gonna resolve?
realistically it's done. Like, I
Yes,
feel
she
like this
looks
is
Yes.
one of the
incredible.
best gender benders that characters that I've seen
Not a
ever.
lot of suspension of disbelief here. If this person
No.
walked past me, I'd be like, okay, it's a man.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. I
Uh,
I'm 31 episodes
Okay,
into
you're not too
Blossoms of
far.
Power. No, no. And the reason is I'm not paying for the express pack and
no.
also because I got spoiled. Like
I heard about
literally within
this.
about 30 minutes
You
of the
said this
episodes
on your
being
currently
out,
watching
I got
episode.
spoiled.
I
So,
That
No.
yeah.
enrages me. It
It's
makes me
so
not want to finish the
frustrating.
show because I'm like, y'all can't behave out here. I'm not gonna, you know, jump on this bandwagon then.
It's so frustrating. There was no spoiler warning and nothing at all. It was just
Wrong.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna because I don't want to spoil, but it was basically here's how the ending went, literally within about 30 minutes. And
Was it from
when that happens, it's done for clicks and views because they literally went to the last episode to figure out how it ended to then post it online. And I'm like,
Damn.
it
Damn.
and I'm sorry to say that ruins my watching
Yeah, it
a
does.
little
Yeah.
bit. It
Yeah.
takes away my enjoyment of the show. And then the show suffers because for me anyways, because then I'm like, well, I
You
already
ruined
know
it.
where
You
it's
ruined it for
going.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You lose the steam because you're watching it, and also the way Tencent did it, where if you're just a normal VIP, you didn't get any episodes for like 6 days. It's like, well, I've lost my momentum
Yeah.
because you're watching every day and you're getting exciting. Even if it's just an episode a day, you're still
Getting something.
watching, but you
Yes.
Yeah.
still lose that momentum. And I feel like that's such an important part of the
Mm.
watching experience. So I got very frustrated for various reasons on
Oh,
this.
I'm
And
sorry.
it's nothing to do with the show. It's nothing to do with the show
It's
itself.
y'all out here. Y'all behavior is wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then
You're acting
it
foolish.
impacts my watching. It
Mm-hmm.
impacts my
Yeah.
watching. Um yeah. And it's also like with WeTV, the way WeTV works, the Express Pack, you can only watch it on your phone or on your tablet. And
Mm.
I am not that type of person. I like a big screen. Like, I
Yeah,
like
same.
everything on my TV,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's a historical. Like, I want to see all of the beauty and all of the
Yeah.
details and stuff.
The
And I
people
hate
that watch
that.
shows on their phone, I have a bone to pick with you because
I
are
don't
you a
Why?
understand.
psycho? Are you a
What do
psycho?
you mean?
I don't understand. It's so small. Like, it's like, yeah, I
What do
can't
you
even.
mean?
What the hell are
No,
you
I have
doing?
to stand up for my phone people. What do you
No.
mean?
This is already a hot take. This is
If this is
already a
a
hot
hot
take.
take, then buckle up because I don't believe in it. I think that's double work.
Devil.
I
I can
I
understand a
cannot.
tablet, laptop, television. Phone? Are you out of
It's
your mind?
tiny.
It's this
It's
no.
how can you see all the
Listen,
detail?
when I'm in the shower, I have a setup
Sure.
and
Wait.
my
The
phone.
shower.
Carol, fess up. You watch dramas in the shower?
When I was working every morning, my phone would be in the shower and I'd be watching my drama.
This is a
We've leveled
whole
up. We've leveled up
topic.
here.
We have. We really
I
have
don't
leveled
I
up
don't watch
here.
shows when I'm scrubbing in the shower. No, that's not. Oh gosh.
I don't watch shows when I'm scrubbing in the shower.
I'm sorry. I'm busy.
When you put it like that.
I'm
No,
so sorry. That
I
was
I did stop
shocking.
because, water conservation and we need to save the planet. And
Water conservation.
what do you mean? Like, what do you, I have the water on?
So you take longer showers because you're watching
Exactly.
dramas in the shower.
Exactly.
Carol,
Yeah.
I
Carol,
can't.
I'm
I'm
shaking
out.
my head.
I'm
Like
It's
out. I'm out.
crickets in here.
the only
I'm
way that
out.
I can give it a pass for watching on your phone is, hey, I'm traveling. I am about to board a flight. That's the only thing. That's the only way I'll be like, okay, fine. You can watch on your phone. I understand. I understand that. That's
No,
fine.
no, no, no. I
But
would rather be watching than doom scrolling. It's the same thing.
no, no.
It's the
Doom
same
scrolling
thing.
is optimized for a phone. Like, that thing is optimized to be done on a phone.
I don't understand.
right?
I don't understand what's going on. You see
Because
the whole
why a
scene
phone?
on the
So
phone.
tiny.
That's a
Like, where's
tiny
all the
ass screen.
detail?
So when you're
This
going
has
to
a.
bed and you want to watch, what do you do?
I have a
Television.
TV in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I
That
have a
is
55
against feng
inch.
shui. That's not
That is
good.
against feng shui.
You
I have a
think I
55
decorate
inch in my
and
bedroom.
yeah.
No,
I
you
Like,
don't
should
there's
I don't
not have a
nothing.
subscribe to
TV
feng
in your
shui
bedroom.
then.
There is nothing like being in bed and watching something on TV. It is a whole
Yeah.
different
It's a vibe.
level. It's a vibe. It's such a vibe. Like everything's
Okay.
dark and you're chilling and like it's perfect. You
From
get
day one, I've
comfy.
watched dramas on a television, either in my family
Me too.
room or in my room. And if
Me
I
too.
want to increase the speed for whatever reason, then I will switch to a laptop. And I'm still pissed that I have to switch to a laptop.
And do you know what I do? I'll take that and up it one because I have my old laptop
You cast it?
hooked to my TV. No, it's
That's it.
hooked to my TV.
Oh,
And then
nice.
I just play whatever I need. Because, like,
Yeah.
my partner gifted me a new laptop for, like, podcasting and stuff. So my old one is still working fine. And that is constantly hooked up to my TV. So I will use that if I need to speed
I
stuff
didn't
up.
think that this was a hot take.
Me neither, but apparently it is.
It's just like any creator who's making anything is like, hey, good news. Unless it's a vertical drama, right? That was the
Yeah.
intention was you watch it on your phone. Nothing that you're watching was intended to be seen that way.
No, I disagree because when you look at WeTV and IT and whatnot, there are some shows that you cannot use these features, just like you said, upping the speed or whatever on your TV.
You can. All of mine
I'm
work
confused. You're talking
on
about
my
certain
TV.
functionality that's unavailable for the television versus on the phone.
And that's why it's on the phone because they know people watch on their phones.
I think it's unholy. But let's move on. Let's move on. There's more hot takes.
Do you know
Carol, what are you
what? I feel like
watching?
this is the perfect segue into let Carol, what are you
What are you
watching?
watching currently?
And
And
then
then
we
we'll
can
get into
segue.
the serious hot
Yes.
takes.
I have six BLs I'm watching.
Oh my God,
I'm
six.
BLs are really good right now. BLs are really good
yo,
right now. Girl, I've
they're
been dipping so much into BL land right now.
they're amazing. So six BLs. I'm watching A Bonafide Killer. I'm watching Affair's Not the Only Problem. Those are two K dramas. I have started A Shop for Killers too. Um, what else? I still have to watch Teach You a Lesson. I'm gonna start that
So do I.
today.
I'm watching that right now, and the only reason I'm not binging the heck out of it is because I'm watching with my partner and we watch like half an hour a day. Because
Okay.
otherwise, I would have binged the heck out of that show. I am
Really?
loving it, and he's really liking it as well. So,
Okay.
yeah. I
All
feel
right.
like
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be a top K drama of the year for me, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm calling it now because I'm enjoying it that much.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
liked Study Group from last year, you'll definitely like this.
I was just shocked that it's the most watched K-drama on Netflix. Like it
It
surpassed The
doesn't shock
Glory
me.
and Squid Game. I was like, what do you
It doesn't
mean, The
shock
Glory?
me. It like I haven't watched The Glory, so I can't comment
Okay.
on that.
that's
But
right. Oh my God. You
for
said that
me,
before, and I have the same reaction every time. I'm like, oh,
I
gotta
know.
watch the
I
glory.
need to watch it. Like I know. I do need to watch it. I do need to watch it. Um, but to me, this is better than Squid Game. Absolutely better than Squid Game. Because I mean, Caitlin gave it a 10 out of 10.
She
Yes, Caitlin
did.
did.
Caitlin gave it a
Yeah.
10 out of 10. So I'm really, really liking it. Really, really
Okay.
liking it so far. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I have going on.
Okay.
I'm also, so I am watching Teach You a Lesson. I'm watching, what else am I watching? Oh, The Shadow Sovereign, which if you're on Patreon, you would have heard me describe what, this show entails. And I started Spooky in Love, which we discovered. Jess messaged me about this. We
Because I
discovered
was
it's a,
listening to your
yeah,
currently watching, and you did back into it. You did talk
I
about
did.
it's an adaptation of
Yeah,
a
it's an
Korean movie.
adaptation of the 2011 movie Spellbound. I'm having fun with it so far. I am having fun with it. Um, and then what else am I watching? I started another one of those Japanese, Korean
Yes.
dramas of sorts, called the Vacation Principle. It's on Netflix. There's 3 episodes out so far. I wish I would have waited for everything to be out because it's one of those that it's so short because it's
Hmm.
18 episodes of 15 minutes,
Oh
and
my
it's like I
gosh,
feel like it's an episode a week or a couple of episodes a week.
that's rude.
So it's annoying. I wish I would have just waited, but it stars Chae Jong Hyuk, so the guy
Tae
from
Tong
I don't
Hyuk
know.
still going with
Yes,
those
yes, it's like his
cross.
third one. Yeah, because he did I
He did
Love
I Love
You.
You, and
Yeah,
was it another one or was that just the only one he's done?
I think there might have been another one,
I Love
but
You
anyway,
was a little bit poo poo.
yeah, yeah. This one is interesting. Like basically the female lead gets fired and she's tired, so she gets to go to this house in the seaside that belonged to her grandma to kind of like have a vacation, and she meets him, and then turns out he is a grim reaper and something's going to happen in that house. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that I was
okay.
like,
All
because I kind
right.
of like this showed up on my Netflix out of nowhere, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. So I knew nothing. So when it kind of happened, I was like, that's
Excuse
piqued
me.
my interest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's piqued my interest.
All right.
Um, so yeah, that's what I've sort of been watching. Over, there's a couple of things that I want to check out that are coming out soon-ish. So we'll see. But
Mm-hmm.
August is looking very quiet in C Drama Land, at least for stuff that I want to personally watch.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine because it's going to give me time to go and catch
Other
up on some other
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is what everybody's watching. So let's segue into this episode. Now, before we start this, a little disclaimer, people. This is a hot takes episode. It's for fun, it's not serious. We don't mean any offense to any other people who, whatever our
Or do we?
opinions, they're our opinions that we're gonna explain here. Um, the bet, so remember, we're just discussing opinions. We're not judging anybody. Maybe we are judging you a little
Or a
bit
little
if we
bit.
disagree wholeheartedly, but it's all for fun and games.
If you get your feelings hurt, if you're a little soft on it, don't keep
Maybe
listening.
skip the episode.
Maybe skip it.
All three of us have quite solid opinions, so we may we may judge a little hard on this. So a huge thank you to all of the listeners that sent in their hot takes.
Thank
Everything's
you.
going to be anonymous, so you're safe. You're safe. Everything is going to be anonymous. Um Also, a big shout out to Viv on TikTok because I was talking to her and she made a video, and lots of people commented, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff from over there as well. So, should we get into this? Let's see which opinions we agree with and which ones are going to leave us questioning everything that person is saying.
All right.
So, this is divided into 3 sections. The first section is industry and general C drama takes.
Mm-hmm.
The second section will be drama hot takes. And then I've left the fun of actor hot takes for last. So, should we get into this, guys? The first
Yes,
one on this list, I feel like this is a very mild one. It's a very mild one to start off with. And that is 40 plus episodes need to make a comeback. I miss them. What are your
I agree.
opinions?
I agree.
I agree too.
I agree.
Dependent.
It's
Dependent.
dependent. If it needs it, then yeah, but not
Yeah.
everything needs to be over 40 episodes. Not everything needs to be 36, 24 episodes
Hmm.
either.
Hmm.
Um, really
I,
depends.
my take on this is if you're going to give me a modern drama, don't give me a
Yes.
40 episode modern
No,
drama.
I agree. Why
Those
would I want 40
rarely, but do you know
episodes
what? I
and everyone
say
has an
that,
iPhone?
I say that, I say that. Two of my top favorite, all time favorite modern C dramas are 40 episodes, and that's Meet Yourself and Go Ahead. So, I feel like
And I got thoughts on Meet Yourself because I
you do,
I
you do,
thought it could have
you
been
do,
shorter.
you do. But I loved it. I loved it. So, it depends if the story warrants it or
I
not.
think historicals easily can
Yes.
be 40 plus episodes. Same for
Yeah.
the subgenres, which ciencia, wuxia, those stories are easily 40 plus episodes
Mm.
comfortably.
I just don't think there's enough happening in modern life to warrant that many episodes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then if you have that many episodes, you're going to start borrowing and bringing things in that make absolute no sense to that story just to stretch it
that's
out
true.
for 40
Yeah.
episodes. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. Right. The next one is quite interesting because it ties in with the first one, but it's a very different opinion. C dramas are too long. K dramas are too short. That I wholeheartedly disagree with.
I think I disagree. I think I disagree. C dramas are too long. No, I don't think so. In general, I don't feel like C dramas are too long. I'm almost glad that for the most part they are the episode length that they are.
I
K
mean,
dramas being too short, that's a whole can of worms that I feel like me and Carol have unpacked several times on the hot
Yeah.
takes and on
mm-hmm.
ABOC reviews. Carol,
Yeah.
what say you?
No, I'm with you. I think K-dramas are appropriate for what they are, and some could be shorter, in my very humble
Mhm.
opinion. Um, yeah, they need tighter storytelling sometimes.
I think people are forgetting that people who come from years and years of watching Chinese dramas are coming from a standpoint of watching 70 plus episodes, 60 plus episodes,
Exactly.
50 plus episodes. So when you're
Yeah,
telling me a 30 episode needs to
you're
be
like,
shorter, I'm
oh,
like, no, it doesn't. It
Like, where's
doesn't.
Yanxi Palace? Like, what?
mm-mm.
Where is that?
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
And I think actually, like a lot of those dramas are considered like masterpiece, are considered really, really good dramas that people
Yes.
are really scared
They
to
get
go,
skittish on the episode
yeah,
count.
into such a long drama, which
Yeah,
is
they don't
sad
want to
because they end
commit.
up missing out on some really freaking good dramas.
But
It's a
we're
good
all
story.
watching Grey's Anatomy just fine.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly.
Oh no. Don't call
Like,
them out too hard, Carol.
I got them out too
Because
hard.
the soaps, the Western soaps last for years and years and multiple seasons, and no one is like, oh, I wish I had
it's
less episodes.
right?
Yeah, like the fans of those shows aren't necessarily hoping for less episodes.
Exactly. That's
Exactly,
all.
exactly. That is
That's
all.
all. Okay.
That's a
Miranda
good
Priestley.
that's a good way to segue into the next one. So the next one we have is the word overrated gets overused. A drama can be popular, flawed, and still deserve its popularity. Sometimes it just wasn't for you. What do you guys say
You
about
know, I'd like
this?
to focus on that last part. Sometimes it just wasn't for you. I think that should be normalized. Just say, you know what, it wasn't my thing, and just move on. You don't have to say it was overrated. It
Mm-hmm,
just wasn't for
mm-hmm,
you.
mm-hmm,
Just walk
mm-hmm.
away and let people enjoy what they enjoy. And then oh my gosh, why am I getting heated? You need to calm
Keep
Go
down.
for
going.
it. Go for it. Speak on it.
And then my
Safe
other
space.
thing is, listen, if you're not enjoying a show, you can change the channel or the platform. Go to another platform, watch another show. I do feel like, yes, it's okay to say, you know what, I'm not enjoying it. I'm done and have nothing to say about it. But sometimes I feel like in the space of social media and outrage is the social currency.
Mm,
We just want to
yep.
gain that audience or that engagement. And I'm like, at the end of the day, people worked really hard at it. Don't just move on.
Here's
I
what
think we
I'll
do too
say. I'll
much.
provide a counterpoint, which is sometimes the word overrated gets overused. A drama can be popular, flawed, and still deserve its popularity. Sometimes you can just like it and think it's okay and fine and adequate and you don't hate it. But that's where I think it's valid to be like, oh, you guys think this is the best thing since sliced bread. And that's wild to me because I think this
Oh, don't
is
get me started. Yeah.
totally fine. I liked it. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed my time. But did I think this made my year? No. Did it make my decade? Absolutely not. And that's where I think people are okay with saying, I think this is a little overblown, a little overrated. At least that's my
Mm-hmm.
definition of overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, just because it feels overrated to me, it doesn't invalidate that you loved it at all. Like, that's just my personal preference that
Mm-hmm.
is different to yours. Like, at the end of the day, it is all subjective to whoever is watching that drama. Um, so yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying. This next one is a very interesting one. It says, a lot of female leads forgive the male lead far too easily. Some of them shouldn't forgive them at all, yet people still call it an amazing love story. Now, this person, I wish this person
I
would
need
have
examples.
named some names.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have named some names because this is just a very general
General.
thing. And I can, like, out of the top of my head, um there's one drama specifically that comes to mind that never should have been made and is perfect to fit into this, and I cannot remember the name of it. Like, I can
I have one. I
see
have one.
I bet it's the same one as that I'm thinking.
It might be. It's not a historical. It's well-intended love.
Love. Yes, yes, that's the
Oh,
one I was thinking of.
I
That's the
am
one I was
still
thinking of.
I am still raging about
Still
that one.
fuming.
Fuming
Yes.
about that one because
Yes.
well-intended love, he tricks her into thinking that she's dying of leukemia and needs a bone marrow transplant, and so they have they start a contract marriage. Hello, did you not get the first part? He lied to her face that she was terminal.
Dying. And
Oh
also, he
god.
needed to get some blood from her to save somebody else.
Oh, I forgot about that part. But oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
What?
You heard
yes.
correctly,
And they
Carol.
made a second season.
They made
They
a second
made a
season.
second
I
season.
wanted to flip a table. I wanted to flip a table on the first
It's
season because I
and
I
you know
thought
what?
the message of the show is that he's redeemable. It's okay. We should forgive him because he loves her. It
No,
was a well-intended love, as the title suggests. And you could not
That's
convince
wild.
me. Oh my god, I would have.
it's one
Oh
of
my god.
the worst shows I have ever watched in my life.
Same.
Like,
Same.
it is terrible.
I kept thinking
Terrible.
it would turn around at some point. Like maybe they will have some consequences for this guy. And no.
I gave it a 3 out of 10 on MDL, and that
Oh,
was me being nice.
No,
There's
I
some
haven't
because
even seen
concepts where
it.
I see what they were going for. I still think it's atrocious.
Wow.
it's such
That's
like there
one.
is no redeemable quality about making somebody think they are dying of cancer
And trick them into
so
marrying
that
you.
you get into a relationship with you. It is, and this is exactly
That's
like
that.
applicable to that drama.
Yes, it is.
Completely applicable to that drama because some people still recommend Well Intended Love as like a
With their full
great
chest.
romance,
Wow.
great
Okay.
romance. And I'm like,
No.
no,
Oh my God,
no,
that's a cautionary tale,
no.
girl.
Let
Yeah,
me know
yeah.
which accounts are these so I block them.
Oh, I don't have any names. If I find one, I'll send it to you. She'd be like, this person.
Look,
Block 'em.
I just read one of the MDL things is every month I come back to this page and read new reviews on this show. A 7.4 stars currently. What a joke. A 7.4. This should be so much lower.
It should.
So much
You cannot
lower
pay attention
to
to those
me.
MDL ratings.
Reviews.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. So I agree. Like some of
I can't believe we
this,
had the same one.
because it's so bad. It's so bad
It raises
that,
my
like,
blood
as
pressure
soon
to
as
think
I
of that
read
show.
this, that's the drama I thought of because she
Mm,
does forgive him
she
fairly
does.
easily as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, next one up is this might be more of a cultural thing, and in real life, of course, you choose based on various things, but huge height differences aren't attractive in romance dramas, especially during kissing scenes. Give tall actors a tall queen, or at least someone average height, not someone who's 5 foot.
I take offense. I'm 5'3". I
Take
take offense. I'm
offense.
5'3". You're saying I can't get a 6'3" or above. What are you talking about? I am not here to how to put it. I'm not that doesn't do it for me. A big height difference
Hmm.
doesn't do it for me, but some people are really obsessed with a
With
height
height
difference couple.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think I can agree to some extent because sometimes it can look awkward, but I
Weird.
feel like that's the way it's filmed and not necessarily because it's awkward to be like, a short man with with a tall man with a short woman or vice versa. I feel like sometimes it's just filmed awkwardly.
I also think it is the aesthetic though, because even when they're the same height, or let's say the woman is a little bit taller, you'll
Mm.
see behind the scenes where they
They put
have
lifts in his
blocks for
shoes.
the man to
Yeah.
stand on. So I
Mm-hmm.
do think it is a preference
Mm-hmm.
that the man be taller than the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we
Unnecessarily
name any
so,
short
because look,
kings in C drama land?
I look. The first one that comes to mind is from the West. It's like Tom Holland and Zendaya together.
Tom Holland and Zendaya. And we're recording this
Like
the weekend of the new Spider-Man movie. Wow.
they look great together. They look
They look
great
so cute.
together.
Yeah.
They do. So I don't know. Short men, because like most of the.
This is not just unique to Asia or anything else. I mean, I feel like I've gone on studio tours. What studio tour did I do in LA? The Paramount one, where
Mhm.
like from 100 years ago, they have a door that a short uh male lead would go through so that it looks like he's taller. He's the size of the door frame, and then they'll have a large door frame that maybe a really tall female leading lady
We'll
would
go
go
Be a
through.
through
little
to make her
shorter.
look
Yeah.
smaller. So this sort of forced perspective to make the man look taller and the woman look shorter, it's as old as film.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Next one.
Yeah.
Historical styling, dubbing, and elaborate costumes can hide weak acting. Some
Oh,
highly praised actors would struggle in modern dramas.
I disagree with this.
I
Same.
disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree with
I
this.
disagree. I think that all of the pomp and circumstance and styling is almost like the great equalizer for
Yeah.
a lot of actors and actresses who can kind of hide behind modernity,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I agree.
but they can't when it comes to historicals and costume dramas.
Because they truly have to
Sang Weilong.
embody the character from a different time to kind of
Yeah,
make it
a different
work.
world, a fantasy world, a world that doesn't
Exactly.
exist versus,
Exactly.
an office romance or something in the modern era, school romance. Like that's
Like
very
you can
close to what
draw
is what real life is now. So
mhm.
that's
You
not that
can draw on
difficult.
your own experience of being a student or being this or being that, right? You can't really draw on your experience of being an emperor. Let's put it that way.
You look so confused, Carol.
Yeah,
You're
Carol
like,
looks confused.
yeah,
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good.
okay.
I was just looking at what we have.
And what we have of what's upcoming on these hot takes.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly along to the next one. Most modern C dramas aren't that good. Modern K dramas do it better, while C dramas shine in historical xianxia and wuxia. Now, first of all, wuxia and xianxia are only C dramas. Those are specific to C drama land. So I'm not sure anybody else could do them better than their own land. Also, I don't even think these are genres that are done anywhere else. So that would be the first thing that I would take away from this.
I'm gonna
I
sidestep that the modern C dramas, sorry, that the C dramas shine in historical Xianxia or Wuxia because again, those are very unique genres. However, if we're comparing like a general historical from C drama land to a saga from K drama land, if you put two next to each other, yo, I might choose a C drama 9 out of 10 times.
I'm gonna choose a C drama every time. Like for a
Uh,
historical, I'm gonna go to C drama every time.
and then when it comes to modern C dramas versus modern K dramas, they think modern K dramas do it better. Not for nothing, but that's just not my genre in C drama land. I am not here for the modern C dramas. So maybe they have a leg to stand on in terms of me and my taste, because I seem to gravitate toward,
Hmm.
not gravitate toward modern K dramas, but I'm more willing to press play on a modern K drama than a modern set C drama.
What about you, Carol? Because I feel like Carol watches a few modern C dramas, don't you?
I love modern C dramas.
Hmm.
I think they, wow, I'm just thinking of the ones that I love, and I think they have interesting topics than a K-drama, like in terms of variety or in terms of setup. For example, whether it's a hidden child or like the pregnancy trope and they separated and the guy comes back, or like the whole, I think modern C dramas do a really good job of going into whether it's business or gaming, or they'll show you stuff versus
Hmm.
K dramas. They don't really get into the business side. They just said, oh, get this presentation
That's the
ready.
thing. I we have to say this. You like the business side
I do like the business
of
side.
any
Jess does
drama.
not.
I freaking hate that. I don't
Oh,
need to know the inside baseball of any insert industry here. I don't want to
okay.
know. I don't want to
Okay.
care.
Mm.
So,
I love that.
yeah.
I love that. So I guess that's why I like it. And I think C dramas do a better job at it if you like it. And then C
Hmm.
dramas, like I said, they just have more of a premise. It doesn't feel like, oh, I've seen this over and over again, like with K dramas. even though I watch more modern K-dramas than modern C-dramas. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
So, all in all, I love them. I love them. And I do think historical C-dramas do it better, but it depends on the K-drama. So if you say something like My Dearest, A Tree with Deep Roots, even Sung Gwen's Scandal was fun to watch. Yeah, so I don't know. I like them
Here's
all.
my hot take. I still
I
need
would say
to
those are
watch
few
My
and far between.
Dearest.
Sorry?
Okay, so two things just happened. One, you just confessed something.
I still
We'll go
haven't
back to that in a
watched it.
second. I said that those dramas like Song Kyung Kwan Scandal and My Dearest and all of that caliber, few and far between.
Hmm.
I would say yes in the last like maybe since 2016, because prior to 2016, they were pushing out historicals and they were good.
Yes. Yes,
Like
I agree.
Jumong. Jumong was amazing. Um, right?
Warrior
Throwback if you
Baek
haven't
Soo,
seen it. Yeah. Like that stuff was good. But then I
The
feel
Slave
like,
Hunters.
yes,
Those are some good K dramas, man. And they're
right?
high episode count too, usually.
And I think maybe just physically, K-drama actors decided, you know what? I don't want to do all that work. I don't want
I'm
to
not
do
sure
the
they make much
flying
money.
and yeah, exactly. I don't want to like be beat up and, look that way as much as C dramas do. They do the fly. You get me with the flying. If you
The
fly,
flying.
I'm there. I'm there. And
Look,
K dramas just don't
slap
do that.
slap a white wig on
Oh
Oh
my
my.
one of
gosh.
these C dramas, and I'm a goner. I'm a goner.
Liliana,
Goner.
you mentioned that you haven't watched My Dearest.
No,
Exactly.
I have
Why?
not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What do
I
you mean?
think I think when it came out, I I'll be very honest. I tried it and I really, really hated the female lead. And I know apparently she gets better. And I was like, "Ah, this is not for me. I'm not in the right mood for it. Like, I'll come back to it." And then I just never did,
Okay,
even though
I'll give you
everybody
that.
says it's the best K drama ever made.
I did drop it after 4 episodes because I was just like, this female lead is getting on my last nerve. And then part 2 of the show came out, and I was like, let me push through. And I understood why they made her such a caricature in the
Hmm.
beginning for you to see a dramatic growth in her character.
Hmm.
Well,
Um,
those qualities that you disliked about her help her survive.
exactly. That is also true. The Delulu,
Um,
the Delulu was real with that girl.
yes, it
Look,
was. I highly recommend My Dearest to anybody who's listening, but definitely got to return and give it another shot, Liliana,
look,
when you get a
Yeah.
maybe
chance.
because August is quieter, maybe I'll press play on it and
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
you know, maybe I'll press play on it. This I'm not actually, I don't have anything to watch this weekend. So
oh,
Okay.
maybe. You
okay.
guys just reminded My Dearest was on my list to watch. I'll put it at the top. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go in with a more open-minded and try to like feel for the fact that she will grow and
She's just
change
a
and
little
develop.
petulant,
Yeah.
self-absorbed, and
Yes.
honestly, if have you watched Gone with the Wind at all?
No. And I
Mm,
know you guys mentioned it's very similar to that.
it's yeah, basically based on
Yeah.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Right. Shall we move on to the next
Yeah,
one?
let's do it.
So, the last one in this category is iPhone faces, male leads don't suit historical dramas. I love Zoyaran, but please stop.
So Hiran.
I
Oh God.
I agree. I'm sorry, but I agree. There are male leads that do not look good in historical. My go to immediately is Lin Yi he does not suit historical dramas at all, in my very humble
I
opinion.
agree. Oh my God, I just looked him up. Yes, this guy doesn't look good in that at all. You
Who?
got a
Who,
name,
Lin
right,
Yi
Carol?
or Zoyeran?
Lin Yi and Yiran,
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah, yeah.
Lin Yi. Yes, I agree. I knew that's who you were talking about. Him? I also think Song Weilong is a
I
no
agree
for
with
me.
that was the guy I was looking for right now.
Yes,
Song Wei Long.
yes.
Also,
I don't like him in historicals. And then also, there was a drama that recently came out that was like a part two of something, and the girl was too young for the role. What's that
oh,
drama? She was too young for
Oh,
the
the
role.
rebirth. The
the rebirth.
rebirth.
Yes. The guy in that, I was like, no, not historical.
Oh, that's Lin Yurei from Blossom.
From Blossom?
Yes.
No, not him.
But that's the
Rebirth.
male lead in Rebirth.
I
So you
think he
might be
looks
thinking of
fine as
somebody
hell
else.
in
He
historical
definitely
getup.
does.
No, I was talking
Mm-mm-mm.
about Zhang Le. Is
Oh,
he
the
the
second
second
male
lead?
lead. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
The second male lead. Yeah.
I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not him, not historical.
Look how we just immediately like came up with 4 or 5 names.
Yeah,
And then
because
the
there
hidden love,
is
faded hearts guy, not historical.
Chen Ziyan.
Yeah,
Chen Ziyan. Yeah. I think he definitely suits modern
modern.
day. Yeah, more. Hu Yutian is another one who does not, in my very humble opinion, suit historical dramas.
Yeah.
But
It's not even
there's
just iPhone face. It's just can I it does this person look ancient-ish, you know?
yeah.
It's not
Like
necessarily
I
the
mean,
phenomenon of I think they know what an iPhone is. It's like they just look too precious, you know? Too modern,
there
too
are
soft.
people that were born to be in historical dress. For me, people like Wu Lei. Wu Lei
Olay.
rocks. Wu Lei. Um, oh my gosh, the guy from Till the End of the Moon. Why am I forgetting his
Luo
name?
Yun
Yes,
Lo Yun
Shi.
Shi.
Lo Yun
Lo Yun
Shi.
Shi. He suits historical way more than he suits modern, in my very humble
The guy from
opinion.
Prisoner of Beauty,
Liu Yuning.
Liu
Lu Yuning,
Yuning.
yeah,
I think he looked good in
he looks
costume
really good in
dramas. Yeah.
historical. So, there's people that are very suited to historical costuming. It's also the way they're styled. Like some of them just
100%.
are styled not to their best in some of these shows. Um, so yeah, I would agree. This is one of those hot takes that I would definitely agree. There's definitely people out there that are not born. And also, I feel like if you were to ask me females that don't suit historical, I'm a little more hard pressed to find
I think when
actresses
they
that don't
have really
necessarily look good.
obvious plastic surgery is when I'm
Yes,
like, ugh,
yes.
they stick out like a sore thumb. I can't believe this.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think Carol, are you trying to figure one? Are you trying to think of one, Carol? See, I can't think like off the top of my. Whereas with male leads, I can be
You know,
like,
this
oh,
might be
this
a
guy,
hot
this guy,
take.
this guy.
This might be a hot take. Oh my God, the girl from Pursuit of Jade, she was like the time
Tian
traveler.
Wei. No.
No, I'm talking about she was the friend who owned that business.
Oh, the girl in the
I got
show.
her. Snow Kong?
Song Kang. Song.
Yeah.
Oh, she is
Snow Kong
Snow
seems like
Kang. Snow Kang, I think is her name.
Sherry
Yeah,
Kong,
Snowkong. Yeah.
Kong Sher. Yeah. Her?
Yeah, Snow. Yeah.
No, that's not. Yeah.
Really?
I think she
Do you
looks
think
like
it's
a little
because she looks
doll.
too modern?
I think she's had obvious cosmetic
Mm.
procedures that take me straight
Mm-hmm.
out of it. Not that she's not stunning. Okay. Don't
Mm-hmm.
get me wrong. I don't think she's ugly. I think she looks like she's had procedures done, and that breaks the immersion.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
Now
I
everyone's
can't
gonna be like,
really
she's
think.
never had anything done. She's totally natural.
Oh, come on. Shut the front door. Yeah, 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 yeah. Snow King. Yeah.
Come again? No. Okay.
Right. That is it. That closes out our first section. So
Hmm.
we're moving on to drama hot takes.
All
And
right.
there's some very interesting ones up in
See if I
here.
can keep up. I haven't watched all of them, but
So the first one is Fated Hearts was only good when the leads were enemies.
you
Now,
guys can speak to this one. I'm only 5 episodes into
look,
Faded
I
Hearts.
don't think I can because I dropped it at like episode
Oh, right.
17. I never
Forgot that you
finished
dropped it.
Fated Hearts.
Okay, Carol,
So
what say you?
I think Carol is the only one who can truly speak on this one as somebody who finished
Wow.
Fated Hearts. Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
know.
I did not know that. Okay. I disagree.
Oh, okay.
I
Yes.
think that the tension, I think what this person is describing is the tension was really good when they were enemies, but I
Hmm.
Hmm.
personally don't agree with violence, and they were very violent to each other,
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
which was not cool at all. Now, when they were um, on the same page, when they became lovers or whatever, I will say that she herself was more in her soft girl era and only showing up when she had to protect him. So she was
Hmm.
very good at her bow and arrow. And when he was going to a meeting or some sort of clash, she would be a couple of steps behind and pointing her arrow at the enemy in case they do any funny business. So she was
Hmm.
much tamer or softer than when they were enemies. So maybe that person just wanted to see her be as bold
Yeah.
all the way throughout, like in whatchamacallit, in I would say, what's the show right now? Blossoms of Power, or
Hmm.
like A Journey to Love, or
Hmm.
Hmm.
you could even say A Prisoner of Beauty. She was strong in her own way, but she was consistent throughout.
Mm.
Right. Yeah.
Versus Faded Hearts, it feels like take care of me and okay, I can take care of myself, or like yeah, she
Mm.
did a little bit
I
of
understand
that.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people like the angst. I'm not knocking that.
I'm
I
not
love
knocking that
angst.
either. Yeah,
Yeah, I
angst
see
is
what they're
Look.
great,
saying.
but they were very violent with each other. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was,
she
it
like
was,
bit him, like just like
yeah,
bit flesh off of him in an early episode because I've seen it.
Hmm.
And they're
yeah,
constantly like digging into each other's wounds, like they're each injured
yeah,
and they're like aggravating the wound on purpose, trying to cause pain and discomfort to the other. I
exactly.
mean,
Yeah.
that is very violent. That's very
Yeah.
hurtful. But yeah.
I cannot remember why I dropped Fated Hearts. So that kind of signals to me that it might have been for a dumb reason. I don't understand. But yeah, I never finished it, so I don't think I got to the stage where they
Carol, I'll finish it soon.
started to move.
I have to go rewatch.
But yeah.
I think at the
It'll be
time,
interesting.
I think at the time I liked it, but then when you put it beside all the other dramas that I've named,
Oh, it's the
it's
lesser.
It
It's got
yeah,
to be the
pales.
lesser.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's like as a female lead, she's not breaking top five of the amazing women we've seen in the last couple of years.
And for
Understand.
me, for me, she's always been a female lead that I don't necessarily enjoy that much.
The
And I've
Mm,
actress.
seen her in the actress, and I've seen her in various things. So I feel like that probably was a bit of a, nail in the coffin.
okay.
For so the actor female lead is Lee Chin, and I've watched her in a good few dramas, and I always think she lacks a bit of I don't know, chemistry with her male leads.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
but yeah, I always feel like she
Also,
has better chemistry with the other females around her over having chemistry with her
yes.
male lead, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yes.
So yeah.
I think I would put her in that category of she's not meant for historicals.
Oh,
Like now
yeah.
thinking of a
Mm,
female lead, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would put you her. I would put her there.
mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
All right.
So
Next up.
next up, you knew this one was coming up. Pursuit of Jade. There was so much talk about Pursuit of Jade, so I picked. This was one of the ones that I picked.
Okay.
Pursuit of Jade was good because of Chang Yu, the village, and the villains. That's the
Disagree.
statement. I
Disagree.
disagree because I feel like
Period.
the villains were one of the weakest parts of the show.
Chungyu and the village is charming. The villains are not, I mean, they don't stick out of my mind as like even top 10, 20
I'm trying to
villains
think who are
ever.
the villains.
Except the uncle.
The uncle
But
wasn't really a villain.
exactly, that's the thing. He wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily like he was
The villain
a what's the word
was
I'm looking for? He was a um
a victim
oh
of circumstance.
circumstances. Exactly, a victim of circumstances more than
Yeah.
a
And then there were
villain
secondary
necessarily.
villains, like those two
Yeah,
brothers, and then they ended up not being
yeah,
brothers. And
yeah.
Yeah, see, but the villains don't stand out to me. So I disagree with that part. And also, I think whoever made this comment doesn't necessarily like the angst and all of the things that that second half gives you because
oh, I
obviously
see.
like that's what I'm getting from it because the village part of it, yes, it's very entertaining and charming, but there's no angst, there's no meat on the
It's very
bone, let's
tame.
put it that way. Yeah, it's pretty
It's
tame.
vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more
So
slice of life that
that's
first half.
mm-hmm,
First
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
16 or so episodes.
Yeah. And then it switches over. And I think a lot of people didn't want. I think a lot of people wanted to stay in that village for the whole show. But that's not
Whatever gave them
what the
that
show
idea that
was.
it was going to stay in
Yeah.
the village all 40 episodes or whatever.
Um.
Okay.
Right. So next one. Story of Kooning Palace is
Okay.
Zhang Linghe's best role to date. I'll die on that hill.
Uh,
I I don't know. I have a
they
bit
might
of a
have
hot
some. They might
take
have a
on
point.
this.
They might have a
They
point to it.
do have a point. I think they do have a point because unhinged Zhang Linghe is like on
It's
another
good.
level.
Yeah.
And he emoted and like crazy face and all of that that you don't necessarily get to see him in other shows.
Yeah.
However, I have a bit of a hot take and it pertains to Overdue because I'm not going to sit here and justify that it's a good show. Ultimately, I don't think it is. However, I do think he gets to play with the character a lot more in Overdue because he gets to be this crazy character, but at the same time, he gets to be like this playful character that we don't usually see from him. So, I do still think Story of Cleaning Palace is probably his best role, but I don't know how much that has to do with me loving Bai Lu and loving Story of Cooning Palace as a whole. Um,
Carol,
over, you know.
you got thoughts on this?
I do think he did more in Story of Kooning Palace than he did in Pursuit of Jade.
Pursuit of Jade. Yeah, he's taking more
Yeah.
swings in
Yeah, he's taking more
Story of
swings for
Cunning.
sure. I I I also think that aura he had in Pursuit of Jade was a lot of work if you compare it to everything else he's done.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
he was more stoic in Pursuit of Jade.
Hmm.
But you're right. Crooning Palace was really good. But
I don't know, but
again,
it's
I
he seemed to
don't
be
like
having a
the
lot of fun.
violence. Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
is
felt like
pretty violent.
he was too rough with her. I don't
He's
like
rough
that.
and he's petty and
hey, that
he's
worked for me
it
as an
does
I
work
don't
for me
audience.
like
too
that.
in that
That
show.
worked for
It
me.
does work for me too. It
Now,
does. It
him being
does.
really soft to Tang Yu in Pursuit of Jade also worked for me.
Also worked
So
for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And the thing is, realistically speaking, if we're looking at it on if this comment was about oh he looked his best in Crooning Palace, I would be like, no,
lies.
there's no
No.
way
Yes, that's true.
because Pursuit of Jade wins hands down. He
Yeah.
looked incredible. And whatever people say about Pursuit of Jade, like there is no arguing with the cinematography of that show and with how good that director made everyone look,
Mm,
but specifically Zhang Linghe. That's the best he's ever looked in all of his shows. However, if we do really get down to the nitty gritty, I think he had more of a presence in Crooning Palace in terms of his character, like, took up more room in the show. Pursuit of
mm.
Jade, it's her show. It's Chang
Yeah.
Yu's story over it being him. He's more like eye candy. Let's put to me, anyways. And there's nothing wrong with that because he was great at being eye candy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I I don't know. I would agree that it probably is one of his best roles to date.
Okay,
Um,
we wrapped
so
it.
yeah.
Wrapped it up.
Yeah.
Next one.
Prisoner of
This is.
Beauty is better than Pursuit of Jade.
100%.
Now,
Um,
I think I didn't think they were correct, but it's been a few hours since I last read this. I think I think it's true.
I think
there's
it's
no
true.
thinking. What are we
I think
thinking
it's true.
about?
Well, I have
Look,
recency bias with Pursuit of Jade because
true. I
that's
think
just
Okay.
from
that's the
this
thing.
year.
We do have recency bias. For me, Prison of Beauty is better written,
Yeah.
but Pursuit of Jade looks better and the cinematography is better. I would argue with that the cinematography in Pursuit of Jade is better than Prisoner of Beauty. Oh, Carol, I think Carol disagrees with me.
Oh God.
Prisoner, sorry, Pursuit of Jade was how many episodes? Like, let's say 40 episodes?
No, I think it's shorter.
Was it
Shorter?
30 something? I can't remember now.
As soon
Let me
as
look
they
it up.
leave the village, that show is a basic show. A- As soon as they leave the village of what's Lingan,
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
feel
Pursuit of Jade is
like,
40.
it's 40
yeah,
episodes. Yeah, yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as they leave the village, I feel like it becomes like every other show we've seen because the palace shots and the political, it was not good. Come on, guys. It wasn't that
This is not the
impressive.
conversation we had on our review. Let's put
You need
on
to.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was us three on the Pursuit of Jade
It was, and we were
review,
No, no,
and
screaming
no,
their
no,
you
no, no,
were
no.
praises. We
glazing that
were.
show.
I
We
You,
were
glazed.
Carol,
screaming
No,
their
were
praises.
glazing that
no,
show.
no, 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 no. Hold
Yeah.
on. I 100% glazed the show. 100%. But I also remember saying when they left the village and they went to the political side, the show was not as strong. The story was not as strong. Why are we
I
having
think we all
dreams?
said this. We all said a version of
Yeah,
this on the
that's what I'm
Pursuit of
We
Jade
did
saying.
all
review.
say
But
this.
but
However,
but when you compare it to Prisoner of Beauty
that was like consistently good.
consistently,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah. But
saying.
I'm not talking about story. Like, if I'm talking story, I said Prisoner of Beauty takes that award. The story, it's better written as a drama. What I said was Pursuit of Jade is better filmed. Like, the shots they
You're
get,
talking about
like,
cinematography.
I'm talking about
But
cinematography.
but what I'm saying is the cinematography low-key ends when they leave the village.
Oh,
What
hard
about those
disagree.
shots when they're coming in with like their crowns on the horse? Like those are stunning
Oh,
shots.
those absolutely, they're
The
stunning.
ribbon being thrown and like him. I mean, those are
But she didn't like
stunning
the ribbon. But
shots.
if you recall,
Yeah, you didn't like
Carol
the
didn't like the
ribbon.
ribbon stuff.
I hated the
Yeah,
ribbon
that's true.
stuff.
That's true. She didn't like the ribbon stuff. But right, we're taking the ribbon away. Them
Listen,
coming
listen.
into
I
their
think
fun
we all
fair.
agree, but we all agree with this take. So I think that's it.
Yeah, true,
I'll give it,
true,
no, no,
true.
no. You know what? I'll give it to you. I stand down. I'm just thinking about,
I don't know why we're arguing. We all agree with the take. Prisoner of Beauty better than Pursuit of Jade.
yes, okay.
We do
We
agree
can
with
split
the
hairs
take.
over cinematography, but we agree overall.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yes.
This next one is very interesting. Oh, Carol, go on.
Oh.
Carol had a thought.
Oh my god.
She's coming back.
Yes, it's hard
No,
and fast. Okay.
the different shots keep coming in my mind, and I just remember that intimacy scene in Prisoner of Beauty and
Oh,
how
well,
we were blown away by that.
Yeah, but the yin
So,
yang, you've got the yin yang
but
scene
the bath scene in Prisoner of Beauty.
in the bath scene,
I'm
the
sorry,
yin
in
yang
Pursuit of
bath
you're
Jade.
right.
scene in Pursuit
You're
of
right.
Jade.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I stand down. I stand down.
I mean, we
I
could be
stand
here
down.
all night just
All
on
That's
night.
this,
true.
but
Let's,
let's move on to the next one because I think the next one is going to make us, you know. So
Yeah.
the next one is Prisoner of Beauty, The Double, and Pursuit of Jade were great dramas, but some of y'all act like they descended from heaven. They were gold, not diamonds. I look.
That's fighting
Yeah,
words. This is
those are fighting
fighting
words.
words.
And
Yeah.
I wish this type of comment would have been followed by what they think
What are your diamonds then?
are.
Yeah.
What are your diamonds?
What the hell are your diamonds?
What are your diamonds?
Ooh.
Because,
wow.
yeah. Because Prisoner of Beauty for
I
me,
am sorry, but I disagree. I disagree with
I
this take.
disagree. I
So-
wholeheartedly disagree with this hot take.
I would love to know what your
This-
diamonds are.
This person chose 3 of the biggest shows to hit CDrama land over the last
Like not
2
even just
years.
biggest. They're the best shows of the last 3 years. 2 years.
2 years, yeah,
Double is
because the Double
2024.
and Prisoner of Beauty was last year.
Yeah.
No, the Double might have been 24.
Double was
Was it
24, Prisoner
24?
25, Pursuit
Yes,
26.
and then
the last 3 years.
Yeah. So the last 3 years. And they are shows that are on the general, yes, a lot of people have gripes with Pursuit of Jade, but on the whole, they are very well received by a lot of people. So I honestly wish this person would have been like, these are my diamonds, because it would have been interesting to see what they
Because otherwise this comes
call
off
a
as
diamond.
just contrarian.
Yes. It feels like it's just hate, and there's no justification or anything like that. I hate takes like this, but I wanted to put it in. But for me, this is a take of there's no explanation. There's no because of this and this. It's just I don't like them.
Well, they like them. They said
exactly.
They're great dramas, but some of y'all act like they descended from heaven. They were gold, not diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
So they agree that they're great shows. The gold versus diamonds is where they lose me.
Yeah. Because it's subjective. It's also very subjective.
All right.
Carol
just looks befuddled.
Carol looks lost. She's like, what is this?
I'm trying to figure out what their diamonds are. Like,
no, this was the whole comment. This was it. The whole comment.
I mean, maybe their taste is not historicals or costume dramas, so they just find them really good dramas, but aren't like obsessed with them.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm taking
Should
a
we
wild
move on to
stab
the
at
next one?
Yes, let's move on.
The next
we have
one,
so many more to get to.
We do. The next one, Jess will wholeheartedly agree with.
All right,
and that
let me
is
at it.
The Untamed is overrated. I don't get the hype.
I wholeheartedly agree with this
In
because
fact, we've reviewed this
we've reviewed
on
it
Day Back.
on Tebak, and I think the spark notes of that is that I wish it was more BL, which they obviously can't do within the
Can't do. Yeah, yeah,
constrictions
yeah.
of
It's all in between the lines. You've got to read
yes.
between the lines a lot of the
And I'm
time.
reading the tea leaves on a romance, and that's the only thing people love about the Untamed is this like
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
searching for clues about this romance in the Untamed when really the actual show is so much the bulk of it is about these sect politics and these
Yeah, it's wuxia.
machinations and that's really the show. That's what you're
I
watching.
think I think with the Untamed, what it is the books themselves have a huge fandom. And if you're coming from the background of the book world, then there's a lot. But not everybody is gonna come from that, background.
No. Or even has access to those books,
Oh, you
right?
do
Because
well, they're
it's
all
a
translated. They're all translated into English.
yeah, but
Widely
still
available. Yeah, yeah,
still
widely available.
I really don't care to
Actually, no,
engage with the original text.
yeah,
Me
exactly. Some people
personally.
don't, and that's fine. Um,
And
but
the
yeah,
product that I saw was completely overinflated. The
yeah.
tones that people talk about it and that it's one of the best things they've ever seen.
I
They
still
always recommend
liked
it. I
it.
would never recommend that to somebody unless it came with a bunch of like, okay, this is a technically a BL, but it's very
Very tame
very
BL.
much about it's a very tame BL, and then it's very much about all of this nonsense with these
Yeah,
competing
yeah.
sects.
Right.
Not my favorite. All right.
Next one. Legend of the Female General was overrated. The leads had no chemistry. Now, this is Zoe and Changlei.
I have not seen this one.
I have you not seen it? Have you
I
watched it,
haven't seen it
Carol?
yet.
I
Did you
have
see
seen
this
it.
one?
Isn't that the
Yeah,
one where she's like, I like the moon, but the moon doesn't know or something like
yes,
that?
that's
That
exactly
lives
like
rent
that.
free in my head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's the quote that comes straight back. Um, I don't know if it's overrated or not. For me personally, it's not a favorite. I think they had chemistry. I think they had chemistry.
So you're
Um,
defending it.
is she believable as a general? Absolutely not. She's like
What is she, 90
tiny.
pounds soaking wet?
Yeah, exactly. Um, so there is that. I don't necessarily think it's overrated because I've seen so many people not, you know, enjoy it as well.
Ah.
Um, but the leads, I think they did have chemistry. I think they did
Hmm.
have chemistry. And, Carol just mentioned it. That line jumps straight at you. It's like a line in a famous scene from the show. And yeah.
Okay.
Have you got anything to comment on that one, Carol?
No, it was, it
Okay.
was, it came at a time where we were seeing more women take on impressive roles in terms of
Hmm.
physicality. And so it sort of slipped into that A Journey to Love era.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And it was
I still have to finish that
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Ah,
You heard me.
wait.
I have watched 21 out of 40 episodes of A Journey to Love, and I know that where I stopped is right before shit hits the fan in the
Okay.
show.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's why you haven't. Okay.
And I had what happened, it was, I got busy. I had other podcast watches and I had to put it down. I never went back. And I'm really upset because now I basically just have to start all over. I
Yeah,
don't
you do.
remember
You
anything.
do.
Yeah.
I hear you. I
So,
hear you.
okay. Right. I am going to pinch together the next three because they're
Got
about
it.
the same character.
Let's go.
So I'm going to read them all back to back because they kind of say the same thing, but slightly different. The first one was Sangyan. from the first Frost has more red flags than just pseudo stalking. The First Frost is a terrible drama. Sang Yan has zero personality outside of simping for the female lead and brooding. It's basically the C-drama version of Twilight, which is especially frustrating because he's my favorite character in Hidden Love. And then the next one says, The First Frost is overrated. Here's why I think it doesn't deserve its high rating. Objectively speaking, the drama romanticizes several plot points that would be very problematic in real life. The male lead is technically a stalker. The male lead takes advantage of the female lead sleepwalking. When she first started entering his room, he should have told her immediately. Instead, he just plays along with it. Imagine if the roles were reversed. The grandparents' story is unnecessary, it's just a filler and doesn't add anything to the main storyline. Now,
Grandparent
subjectively
story.
speaking, I don't think Bai Jingting is suited to play a romantic male lead. He's a great actor, but here it feels like he's trying too hard to be the cool guy. To be honest, the best thing about The First Frost is the opening soundtrack. The rest is just mid. Sorry to everyone who loves this drama. Please don't take it too seriously. This is just my unpopular opinion. There's a lot to unpack here.
This is a
lot
lot to
to
unpack.
unpack here. My first thing is about the second comment. He's my favorite character in Hidden Love, and that tells you everything you need to know about that commenter. Because Sang Yan from Hidden Love is not the same Sang Yan that you get in the First Frost. So you
Yeah,
are
no.
never going to like the Sangyan in the First Frost because it's a different character altogether. And that's
Played by
why they
two
got a
different
different
guys
actor. Yeah,
with
that's
different
why they got a
vibes.
different. Exactly. So I feel like that's the problem. They went in expecting Sangyan from Hidden Love, but you're never going to get that because in Hidden Love, you are getting the character as seen from his sister's,
Yeah, that's true.
point of view.
Mhm.
Whereas in the First Frost, you have to see him as a, love interest, not
Mm.
as a brother. So that's where I go. Now, red flags, stalking,
This red flag thing is so interesting to me. This whole conversation of the pseudo stalking.
speak on it.
I don't even know where to start because I don't think it was stalking. They're talking about all of the years that he went to the city where she was living.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I'm
are they talking about
guessing.
their school years where they were um walking to and from school or something? What is stalking here?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I don't know. This, we can only guess at what they're saying because this is the whole of the.
I think he was trying to find her,
He
if I
was trying
recall.
to find her. Yeah. Because he
And I
knew
think
something was
he
going
was
on.
successful. He did find her in the
Mm.
city. This was before they
It's been a
reconnected, like
while
at the
since
beginning
I
of the show.
watched this.
So he did
The
find her,
details are
and
foggy.
he didn't say hi or introduce himself or say, I've been trying to look for you. She seemed to be doing okay in her life,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, okay, that's all I needed, confirmation that she
Yeah.
was okay.
I just needed to know she's okay. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he didn't continue stalking her or putting her in peril.
What do you
um
guys say to he takes advantage of her sleepwalking?
I don't think he does. I really don't think he does.
I don't think he
I don't
does
think this.
either. And typically, you don't wake up someone who is sleepwalking unless they are a danger to themselves or someone else.
And even then, you can kill somebody if you try to wake them up when they're
Oh,
it's
I don't know
sleepwalking.
about that, but
I don't know about that, but it's it's unnecessary. Like she's in a safe space.
he
Yes,
made the
he has
space
feelings.
safer for
Yeah,
her.
exactly. He puts up all these like rounding the corners and th
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
taking things out of her way.
Yeah, he
So
put up bumpers and was
I
making her
feel
path
like
clearer.
I feel like hot take.
Go for it.
This vibe that I'm getting from this comment, you can put it in amidst a snowstorm of love because that was just like I don't understand what's going on with this male lead. Like I'm intrigued and at the same time like yeah, there
Two
was
Do
some
you know
things.
what it
discomfort.
is?
Two things. I
One thing,
don't think they
I
like
just,
cohabitation
Maybe.
yeah, that might
because
be
Yes.
the case. That
cohabitation
might be the
trope has
case.
this and more
Yeah.
of close run-ins. They're living with each other in the same space, so you're going to have close proximity, period.
Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
second of all, they don't like lover boys.
Like Loverboy.
That's true.
um he's
Mm.
completely head over heels in love with her.
He really
Had
is.
been,
He really
that's his
is.
first love. Had been since
Yeah.
their school days. She's the one that got away. And I mean, he goes out of his way to accommodate her and her needs, her life, her sleepwalking. I mean, he's trying to not disturb her. And that sort of consideration is, I guess, not romantic to this person. So they don't like lover boys, is my thinking here.
Mind you, this is three separate comments. So this is three different
Three different
people
people.
with the same, vibe of
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, but it's basically the C drama version of Twilight took me out. That took me out because I don't think that's the case at all. Like, they knew each other since they were a lot young. It's not like some Edward Cullen imprint on, Bella from the first moment he saw her type of situation.
No, that
Um,
is Jacob. Get it right. Okay.
yes, I know, okay. But yeah. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? So, Shi Zhang is nowhere near Ling Boyi, Duxu, Songmo, and the other iconic male leads. He flexed his face, threatened the emperor once, and that was about it. What do we
Okay,
have
so they're
to say
talking
about
about
this?
him. This is the male lead from Pursuit of Jade.
Yeah, versus the male lead from Love
They
Like the
think he's
Galaxy, The Double, and Blossom.
I see where they're going with it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't fully subscribe to what they're saying
Yeah, me
Tell me
either.
more.
because he's not physically imposing or intimidating or particularly, I guess, overtly scheming like some of these other guys are. Like Ling Yi, you see him fight, you see him on the battlefield. He's got armor a lot of the time. Duke Su is extremely calculating and,
Mm-hmm.
intimidating. Songmo, again, a combination of the two. And then Xie Zheng is a little softer. You don't see him fight too often. You don't see his physical prowess. He's not constantly manipulating things within the court. So I think that his portrayal is a little different than the other guys. I don't think that's necessarily fair to think that he's lesser. It's also not, I don't know if he's necessarily on equal footing with the female lead. They are co-stars, but I'm not sure if you this might be making a bigger point of like saying he's not really a co-lead
Mm.
in terms of it's not his, it is his story, but it's not his story.
It's not his
Yeah.
story. Yeah,
Um
yeah, yeah.
it maybe it's a little more evenly written in the other shows like Ling Yi, what is that? Love Like the Galaxy, Duke from The Double,
The
and
Double.
Songmo from Blossom.
Blossom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see what they're saying. I see what they're going for. I just don't think I agree that much.
Mm.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. But yeah.
But
Next,
it's
we'll move
not
on to the
apples
next
to
one.
apples, is what we're saying.
I think it's
Yeah.
like apples. It's really like green apples and Honeycrisp apples.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah.
generals. Yes, they're all male leads. Yes, they're all hot.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
all very smart. Yes, they are uh, fighters, some on the battlefield. But I think Xie they made a point of not having him be a fighter necessarily.
Yeah.
He was
Because the
also
story
sick
is not
for
his.
no, and he was also sick for like 80% of the show anyways.
Yes, that's true too.
So,
They kind of took him
you
out
know,
of commission.
yeah, he was like sidelined for most of the show anyway.
I think
So,
his
Yeah.
fighting was a little more surgical than the other guys
mhm,
who are swinging
exactly.
swords, swinging spears,
Hmm.
left, right, and
Hmm.
center.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, Duke
Next
Su
one.
with his fan is he's not
That's never going
fighting
to get old.
all the time
That's
either.
never going to get
Anyway,
old. The next one is most people complaining about bad storylines will happily watch 40 episodes for a pretty face, but won't watch Joy of Life or the story of Minglan, the actual masterpieces.
I think there's a
Tell us you hate
conversation.
Pursuit of Jade without telling us you hate Pursuit of Jade. Like, Jesus.
Excuse me. I I think there's a conversation that they're trying to get at, which is people don't want to think too much
Yeah.
Yeah,
when they watch a
yeah,
show.
yeah.
So they will happily watch a 40 episode drama that is maybe it has some things that confuse them, but on the whole, it's pretty faces and falling in
Hmm.
love. That's
Hmm.
the main draw of the show versus some other shows which get more political, get more involved. And that's not something people want to sit there and
No.
pay attention to for longer than
But
40 episodes.
they're comparing Joy of Life and the story of Minglan, and they're nothing alike.
And
So,
that's true too.
Joy of Life is very political, very, twisty turny. You do have to pay attention to the storyline. The story of Minglan is 70 episodes and there's a lot less politics. It's a more like harem politics, and even then,
Mm,
it's a very different type of show from Joy of Life. Not to say it isn't good, but I watched the story of Minglan and I do think it could have done with a couple less episodes, in my
mm,
very humble opinion. And that is a hot take because a lot of people love the story of Minglan. And I'm not saying it wasn't good, but when your main couple doesn't even. If you think Love Like the Galaxy is slow, God bless you. Don't watch the story of Minglan because 40 episodes in and they're just starting to kind of, you know,
mm.
get to get somewhere with the main
Carol.
couple. Carol
Two
has opinions.
things. Who thinks Love Like the Galaxy is slow?
So many people.
A lot of
That is
people.
that's a lot
A
of people.
common
That's a
complaint.
very common comment is that the romance is incredibly slow in Love Like the
Wow.
Galaxy because they don't
Wow.
necessarily get, you know, together, not together even, but start being, having more scenes together for till like episode 20 something. So I think a lot of
Okay.
people, that's a very common thread. But yeah,
Okay.
Joy
The
of
second
Life.
thing
Oh,
Oh,
go for it.
go,
sorry, the
Carol.
second thing I was gonna say is I think with this comment, it's kind of like how Jess said, I like the business side of modern C dramas. I think this
Mm-hmm.
person must love like the politics and the
Exactly.
machinations of the
Mm-hmm.
inner court or inner family
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Because that's what these two shows are. They are very much, one is very politic forward, and the other one is very much like harem politics and
Yeah.
machinations of families and stuff
I
like
can tell
that.
you, I
So,
prefer harem politics
I
to.
love
but the
harem
thing
politics.
is, I love harem politics, but Joy of Life is still one of my favorite shows ever because it's so incredibly well done. It is brilliantly well done, brilliantly well written. Um, that to me, that is not a drama you go in for romance or anything like that because the romance is just average. Very, again, Lee Chin is the female lead. See what I'm getting at? Like, it's very
Huh.
average, very, very, very side note. But the way the show is written and like the plays and counterplays and the way everybody moves is just so well done. And there's like a lot of comedy to break up the show as well. So yeah, Joy of Life is great. I really really loved Joy of Life. So yeah. And that closes up that section on drama hot takes. So
Nice.
I left this one for last because I feel like this is the spiciest part of the episode, and that is actor hot takes.
Huh.
The first two are going to go together because I feel like they're about the same actor in essence. So the first one says Song Weilong deserves more hype than Zhang Linghe. Absolute disagree with this. I will absolutely disagree with this, hands down. But the next comment along is Song Weilong is overrated.
Which is it?
So, two different people, literally within a couple of comments of each
Someone
other.
thinks he's underhyped, another thinks this Song Weilong is overhyped. I don't give a shit about Song Weilong. I never think about him in my daily life. I can't
Me
remember the
either.
last time I saw a Song Weilong drama, but I think my opinion of him is generally positive. And I am willing to watch a Song Weilong drama if it comes up.
Yeah, yeah. Now, saying Song Weilong deserves more hype than Zhang Linghe,
That's
look,
I mean, okay,
that's your
that's fine, I
personal
guess.
preference.
Yeah.
To me, I wholeheartedly disagree with that comment. I think Zhang Linghe is a much more capable actor than Song Weilong. Um, the man, he has somewhat improved, but he is, in my opinion, still quite
Flat.
wooden. Um, However, I do need to watch something recent of his because I haven't.
Same.
So I feel like my opinion might be a little bit outdated. And I have been hearing lots of people rave about oh my god, what's the show? Love something.
Not
Um
shine on me.
no no no
Love
no.
for you.
Love for You. Yes, I have been hearing so many people
That's on my
comment
list.
that that one is really really good and it's one of his best works so far.
Okay.
So I feel like I need to check that one out to kind of, update my opinion a bit. But that didn't work very well with Chengdu Ling now did it. So just saying. Just saying. Right. Next one. I don't find Zhang Linghe that attractive. I mean, his I mean, he's handsome, but I don't understand the hype. I mean,
When was the last
the ne-
time you went to the ophthalmologist? Let me know. I mean, this is completely subjective. These
it's
comments,
so good
this is
subjective,
it was the
right?
same thing in the K-drama hot takes that we've done, Carol, where it's like,
Yeah.
I don't get so and so. I think so and so's ugly. I don't
But
get the
they're
hype. I don't think they're
judging on
attractive.
looks.
Okay, okay. I it's so subjective. I don't know what to tell you. It's not even a matter of like, you know, you should not be able to vote. It's like, okay, you can think that. It doesn't upset me.
No, it's
Yeah.
always so incredibly subjective. All the time, all the time. Um, Look, I find Zhang Linghe very attractive personally, and especially in a drama like Pursuit of Jade, that man looked fine as all heck. Um, in that drama.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
It is
each
what
to
it
their
is.
own, I
You're
suppose.
missing
Each to
out. I
their
don't know what
own.
to tell you.
Yeah. The next one is I don't like Shu Kai as an actor. I've watched several of his dramas and he just doesn't work for me.
Shukai.
I agree to some extent because personally, I think Shukai has it in him, but I don't think his drama choices are that good. Whoever's picking his dramas needs to, because he needs to get out of playing the cold male lead. I
Mm,
saw him in Arsenal Military Academy with Bai Lu and also The Legends with Bai Lu. And he was great because he was playing this like fun, vivacious kind of character. And he was great. They tried to pitch him, to put him in like CEO roles and cold male lead roles, and I just don't think that's his jam. I just don't think that's where he shines. So I agree somewhat, but I think it's more of the projects that he's choosing, people are choosing for him, whatever it may be, rather than him. Um, so so yeah. Have you guys got anything to say about
I don't
this
have any thoughts
particularly?
on Shukai. I haven't watched any of his shows.
I
Yeah.
have, and he's not my favorite.
Mm, okay. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving on. Now, the next one I feel like is a favorite of all for me, absolutely. So I've watched a few Bai Lu dramas and didn't enjoy any of them.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Yikes.
Wow.
Again,
It's
you could
subjective.
do
Like to me,
it. Okay.
you're saying this to somebody who is an avid Bailu fan. So I'm always going to very much disagree with this statement
I disagree.
because I love her work. I
I
think
will sleep great
she's
tonight knowing that
yeah,
you didn't
exactly.
enjoy any Bailu dramas.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. More for me
Carol's
then. Okay.
they definitely work for me. So I mean, I'm not sure I can comment on that. Um, Next one is I can't watch anything with Chen Fei Yu in it.
For
I've
you.
tried. I just don't like him. He's the male lead from When Destiny Brings the Demon. He's that actor.
Oh,
Later in Princess, When Destiny Brings the Demon. Um, I can't think of anything else he's been
right.
in.
Oh, Arthur Chen is
Uh,
also his.
yeah, Arthur Chen. Yeah. I mean,
Gosh.
I think he has very much the reputation that he's a nepo baby, and that has kind of stuck to him for because his dad is a famous director, his mum is an
Yeah.
actress, so he definitely has like that nepo baby reputation. I don't know. I He's not one that I necessarily chase after, but
No.
I
You
don't
loved When
necessarily
Destiny
dislike
Brings
him
the Demon.
either. Pardon?
You loved When Destiny Brings the Demon.
Did. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, but I liked him, but I liked Wang Yinglu even more, which is the female
Mm,
lead.
I think you also loved Love Story in the 1970s.
yes, you did.
I did. His role there is better.
Yeah.
But again, I liked the female lead storyline way more than I did his storyline. Because
Okay.
he just basically played the perfect, he was good at everything. He was perfect at everything kind of story.
Okay.
But I really liked the story because it was such a different time in China. And I really appreciated watching that. I really liked Lighter and Princess again.
I want to
I was
watch
gonna
Lighter and
say,
Princess.
yeah.
Um, but
Um,
yeah, I
I've
like
never
him as an
finished any
actor.
of his.
Any of his
Oh,
that kind of says it all, doesn't it? I feel like that says it all. Uh,
yeah. He reminds me
right.
of the Generation to Generation guy. They're the same vibe for me.
Zoyaran.
Yeah.
Mm,
But see, Zoyaran has got like
I like
12
Soyeon more
letters.
than this guy,
Yeah, I like Zoyaran
more than
better
Arthur
more.
Chen. Yeah.
And I think it's because of 12 letters. I mean, 12 letters is incredible as a
So good.
drama. So, and his role is really good in that. So, I feel like
Okay.
have you watched 12 Letters, Carol?
No, you told me to. It's on my list. But
Gotta
Oh
yeah.
my
watch it.
God, Carol, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It will not disappoint you. Jess loved it as
Okay.
well.
I loved it. Top
And it's
Okay.
drama.
such a short, it's only 12 episodes. It's
Mm-hmm.
a very short watch.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Very, very well deserving. So, the next one is I've really tried to get into Lin Yun Rei's dramas, including Blossom, but for some reason he just doesn't do it for me as an actor.
I don't think
And
he's very good as
again,
an actor. I think he's pretty wooden.
I agree.
Really? Oh, this
Yeah.
is a hot take.
He's gorgeous.
He is
Stunning.
gorgeous.
Love looking at
Yes.
him. Yeah, I can see why him
Yeah.
as an actor is not.
We got shortchanged of him in that sort of grey and black wig in Blossom.
Oh my
I will say
Yeah.
that.
goodness.
We got
Just
so
one episode.
shortchanged.
Yeah.
Hmm. So shortchanged.
He is fine.
Um, yeah, yeah. So next one. See, these are all so subjective. So
Hmm.
subjective.
Yeah.
I find Chen Qing-shu too ordinary. He doesn't have that something special I look for in a leading actor. Comments? The guy from Goodbye My Princess, Jess.
Oh no. Oh, see, I
Oh, yeah,
love
that's the
him.
actor. That's
Oh,
the
You think
actor.
what?
he thinks
Excuse me.
he looks too ordinary? He
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have
thought
that
his
something
looks were
special.
quite unique.
I think it is, but I think he doesn't have that typical. I don't
He
know.
looks very manly.
He does. He's the guy from
He
this
doesn't
year
look like a
from
boy.
Love Between the Lines. Love Between the Lines.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't look like a boy. That's a
He
man.
doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Did they see him in Our Interpreter with Victoria Song?
I haven't seen
He
that.
was
I haven't seen
what?
that.
Oh,
I
girl.
haven't seen that.
Should I watch this?
Do
Yes,
I
he
need to
was a
watch it?
snack and a half in that one. Where,
Oh,
like, oh my God, they played with my mind so much because they'd put down his hair to cover, like, give him bangs. And then when he's out at work, it's like up.
Oh, the slick
And I was
back.
just like, ooh, this is something. And Victoria did a really good job in that drama too. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's like a
oh,
second chance
interesting.
romance. It was a good
Okay.
one.
All right.
Interesting.
Got it.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Noted.
Right. Next one. I don't feel like this is a hot take. I feel, in
This is
fact,
not
that
a hot
this
take. This is a
is,
common take.
yeah, I can't watch any drama with Esther Yu. Her voice grates on my nerves.
Okay, let's talk about Esther for a moment.
Oh my goodness.
Does she do her own voice, or is there someone who's like dedicated to do that high pitch for her?
That's
That's her
her
voice.
voice. But she puts on that voice because that is not her natural voice. Because in My Journey to You, that is her voice. That's her normal speaking voice. She
Mm,
isn't dubbed in My Journey to You. So that cutesy voice
high
is a put
pitched.
on voice. And
It
from
is a
what I
character.
gather,
She's playing a character and you just
she's
don't
playing a
like the
character.
character. Yeah.
Yeah. From what I gather, apparently, like, her agency has kind of like pigeonholed her into these kind of like cutesy roles. And that's what she's known for. So, and it's annoying because
It is
she
annoying.
can do other stuff. My Journey to You proves it. She
Yeah.
was like down in that mud doing her own stunts, being like pulled under the mud and the water and whatnot. Like, she can do them. And she was serious and she was believable as an actress. I don't know when. Surely there has to be this shift because she cannot play these types of characters forever. Like,
Mm.
she can't. So surely there has to be a shift. Um, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like it either.
Carol, you look
I
like,
can look past it most of the time.
I
yeah,
can't look past it. Like
Okay.
I've dropped every drama she's done that I've turned on to play. I just
So,
can't do it.
but have you watched My Journey to You?
I dropped it.
Oh, you dropped it.
Yeah,
Okay.
really? Oh, that's interesting.
I
Because
Weird.
she's
couldn't
not
do it.
cutesy in that one at all.
Mind you, when it started, I was like, this is stunning.
Mm,
It is.
I
yeah,
loved the cinematography in it. But I know I didn't finish it for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I wish she can drop the cutesy. Maybe she can have her own what's her name? Homegirl who got sick. Well, Bai Lu got sick too.
Zalushi.
But
Zalisa.
Yeah,
yeah,
She's
Zalushi.
owns her own agency now.
Yes, I feel
So does
like
Bai Lu.
Yeah.
yes.
They're
So
all
I feel
doing
like
it,
they
but
have to have that moment where they're just like, I'm done with the childlike character. I'm moving on to be a boss babe or
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah. And all of those actresses are doing that. Like they're reaching a certain age where they are switching it up. Interestingly enough, Bailu's next drama is a very different call out to what, first of all, it's a modern drama, it's not historical. And, her hair is short. She's gotten rid of her
Hmm.
long locks. So that's going to be very interesting. And the stuff that Lucy is also like looking at is also very different.
Mm.
So I feel like Esther Yu surely has to, you know,
Get there.
jump
Yeah.
onto that different, you know, train as well. I'm guessing.
All
Um,
right.
but
Last
yeah.
one.
Last one. Last one. People need to stop underrating Wang Churan. That girl can act.
Agree.
So I agree. I agree. I think she's a really good actress. So she's famous this year from How Dare You. So I think she's also done Fireworks of My Heart. Um, I don't know what else. But those are the first ones that kind of come to mind,
Hmm.
uh, sort of recently. I agree. I think she's actually quite talented, and I'm excited to see where her career is going to go next. I feel like it's just starting to take
Mm.
off.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm excited to see, she has quite a few dramas coming up that I really want to watch. So we'll see what comes of it.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, to me, I like her. I think she's a pretty good actress in general. So I
Hmm.
would agree with this hot take. I don't even think that's that much of a hot take,
Yeah, I don't
but
think that's hot at all.
I thought I would end the episode on a
On a
more
positive.
positive note after bashing after all of these, because I feel like this sort of last section is so subjective to
It is,
each, person watching. So,
for sure.
you know. But that's it, guys. That's the hot takes, C-drama hot
Yay.
takes. Um, Thank you guys so much for joining me. Where
Thank
can
you for
people
inviting
find you?
us.
Oh, you're always very welcome. Where can people find you on the wide internet?
So you can find Tebak K Rambles wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Google, Apple, YouTube, and then you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Debakpod, DAEBAKPOD.
And you can find me on Instagram as K Dramas Musings and find my podcast episodes as K Drama Musings on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere you get them. And I'm on Substack. So I have a Substack going, K Drama Musings, where I share just industry and my thoughts and reflections on the stories that we watch.
And I will be making sure to link all of that in the episode notes. So please go and give them a follow. And that's it for today's episode of Tea and Soju. Thanks for hanging out with us as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.